So for some reason this year in particular, there have been so many Apple product leaks and so many things about Apple's VR headset, the next set of other Apple products Apple's making, but also something that Apple's going to be doing with their Plus lineup of iPhones. Now, personally, I was not a humongous fan of the iPhone 14 Plus. I think that was probably the randomest iPhone ever made, and it looks like Apple is going to be shifting their whole entire focus from their iPhone SE lineup. They're not going to be making those iPhones anymore, and pretty much, I guess, focusing on their, maxed out lineup, like the most expensive iPhones that they make, specifically the Pro models, but also that mid-tier iPhone Plus and all those other ones. Now, it looks like at least what Apple's going to be doing with the iPhone 15 Plus is they're going to be bringing some pretty interesting things. So they're going to be bringing that dynamic island to all of the iPhone 15 models, which I think is going to be nice. I think that's going to be a really cool thing. But also, it looks like Apple's going to be taking that Apple A16 chip that is inside of the iPhone 14 Pro, and they are going to be bringing that inside of the iPhone 15 Plus. So that way the iPhone 15 Pro can basically go ahead and get that Apple A17 chip. I think that's probably what Apple's going to end up doing, and that might have been another reason why the iPhone 14 Plus didn't really sell too well, was mostly because when you look at the iPhone 15 Plus, basically the same chipset. When you look at the iPhone 14 Plus, it basically had the same chipset as the iPhone 13. So that made even less people want to probably even go and update that, probably wanted to upgrade it, eventually. Now, another thing that basically, we have to kind of talk about is that pricing strategy. It looks like, at least from all the rumors and leaks that are going on, it looks like Apple's going to be going away from their typical, iPhone 15 at, $799 and then the iPhone 15 Plus at $899, whatever they're going to do. It's looking like Apple's going to be going away from that again, and it looks like the iPhone 15 Plus is probably going to be at around that, I would say maybe $849 price tag. I could see Apple also going down to $799 for that iPhone, and the iPhone 15 at $699. Now, some of you may be wondering why Apple would do that. They would never do such a thing, but historically, Apple has done such a thing. With the iPhone 11 coming from the iPhone XR, the iPhone XR was at $749, the iPhone 11 was at $699. So Apple could go down probably $50, but I think Apple probably should go down $100 if I'm being honest. I don't think people are going to end up buying that iPhone even at $50 cheaper, but it will give it a little bit more gap between that iPhone and the iPhone 14 Pro. So that's another thing I could see Apple doing too. So there's a lot of things that are kind of going at play right now, and I'll be very curious to see what Apple's going to be doing in the future. But one thing is for sure, this iPhone definitely needs to change for a fact. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.